It's the end of the night, and we are not playing the early game.
We go to a place where parents can remove the filters and have real conversations.
It's the hotel lobby.
Welcome back to the hotel lobby, boys. Let's have one. Such a fantastic
and gals
sound. For the listeners at home who don't know our guest, we'll get to that in a minute. For the viewers, here's our guest. So, real quick, we got a couple things that are going on, right? So we knew with the seasons we talked about openings before, like that. The day we're recording, NHL starts today. So it is opening day for the NHL right now.
Did Blackhawks win?
I have no idea.
It was deep in the third period when last I had checked.
What a weird start time.
Right.
4 o'clock or something like that?
Yeah.
Who plans that?
Not this guy.
No. Frickin' Chicago. Unbelievable. I mean, it's typical for Chicago. But it's okay. So you have NHL starting up. We talked about these seasons before. So we also have MLB playoffs. So over the weekend, we saw a little baseball, huh, boys?
Woo! Let's go, Brew Crew!
We saw a little baseball down in Milwaukee, which is Algonquin for the good land. And we got to see Chicago get spanked, which was always great to see.
Powder in the boys.
What was your take on the game down there?
I loved it. The energy was great. There was, first of all, I have never been to a baseball playoff game. So packed house. It was awesome. It was so good. I was jacked up. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, the energy was I'd never been to a playoff game either, and the energy was super high. The guy behind us, I'm pretty sure the whole stadium heard him.
Yeah, he could do a chant.
Yeah. By himself?
Oh my gosh.
Overrated.
Does he sing in stereo so you can just hear him? It sounds like his chorus.
Oh yeah, he was good. I thought you could hear him, but from where you were at, he was loud.
Yeah, I never looked at him. Did you see him?
I did at the end, but yeah, I didn't want it to be that awkward because he was right behind me. I was like,
yeah. Did it match the voice?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. He looked like
Very
Grizzly
strong.
Adams,
yeah.
big old cat, beard. Yeah,
Grizzly Adams did have a beard.
Correct.
It's true like that. So other than that, that was a good time, and we're into tryout season. There's a lot of things
Lots
happening
going on.
Oh, crazy! And if I sound a little hoarse tonight, it's because the Life of a Showgirl recently dropped as well, and I've been listening and singing and listening and singing, so I started losing my voice after a while.
How is that?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah,
everything about it.
Who's in it? Is there any
Taylor Swift?
Oh, jeez.
That's all I know.
I don't know if you need anybody else.
So are you leaving Cyrus?
Hey guys,
for
real
Swift?
quick, we have a guest
Do
in
we?
the lobby
Oh,
today.
JT's here.
You had me a hello.
Hello. Do I sound like Adele? I'm not going to try.
You sound like Taylor.
It is. Yeah.
Beautiful.
It's good stuff.
We put the Yingling up front.
We certainly
No
can.
one can hear me right now, probably. Eh?
We can.
Oh, yeah,
we're
it's
all
all
right.
right.
So we'll rotate around
Yeah.
when we get to that. Oh, by the way, Drew Baressa joining me,
Chris Kopic.
And Jamie Mork.
and we do have a guest today. So who is our guest in the lobby today?
Jenny Wolfrath, thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you for being here. And you have your beverage already, I assume?
I do.
Oh, cracked it open. Perfect. Well, we do a little segment here. It's time to get out our shoots. So people call them Jello shots. We don't want to get sued. So we call them gelatin, but we call them shoots. And these are not so much gelatin as they are a little bit of a pudding.
I thought it was some sort of cocktail sauce or something.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's just go ahead and throw it on the cocktail sauce. That's the way to go.
I love it how Jamie looks me in the eyes when he does that.
Maintain eye contact. It's the way to go. This is like uncooked brownie batter.
It's delicious.
All right, I'm going to work on this one for a little bit here.
Yeah, I can take it a little bit. I think I'm wearing half of it.
Heck yeah.
All right, Chris, if you want to get us off, starting with the interview with
So-
introducing our guest and going through all those things.
Do I have some on me?
No.
Hey, you look great.
I probably wouldn't
You
know
also,
you.
you also
No,
look better
no.
in the other hat, by the way.
All right. So we have Jenny Wolfrath with us, but back in the day, her name was Jenny Pingel. And Jenny Pingel led the Hortonville Polar Bears to the 2000 state championship softball. Jenny Pingel taking on Dodgeville in the finals.
Individually? Wasn't a team effort?
Oh, no, she was on the whole
Just me.
team. And what was the position? Second base?
Short.
Shortstop? Shortstop, of course. shortstop. She had it was a record 4 runs.
You did your research.
Stop it.
Stop it.
I
Stop it, Drew.
actually
Stop
had
it.
to look it up because
Everybody
it's
in
been a really long
Horton,
time.
everybody in Hortonville knows about it. We're in Greenville. We're newbies to Greenville. We've been here since 2000. We knew about it.
I live in Sherwood. We've known this for years. Stories have been told.
So young Miss Pingel at the time had a record, 4 runs in that game, and took the Polar Bears to the championship over Dodgeville in 2000. Then
That's a long time ago.
Then
Jenny Pangel goes to UWGB to play some softball, and she's on the all-time roster for the UWGB women's softball team. Did you know that, Jenny?
I don't think I did, actually. I bet you my father did. Shout out to my dad.
and you played short up there also.
I
on
did.
bench. And were you a lefty or righty?
I always threw left, but I was actually, or right, I'm sorry. I was always right-handed batting until I think it was freshman year of high school, and then they wanted me doing this slapping thing that was
okay.
very new at the time. So then I did that obviously through college.
And you get that advantage being closer to
Yes.
first base and all that. That's why I generally hit from halfway to first.
See, that's smarter.
that's
Yeah,
T-ball though.
It's coach pitch. And it's close. It's modified. It's not
You know
bad.
what's really funny too is my coach gave me to try to learn it and study it a VHS tape at the time.
Not beta?
Huh?
Exactly.
Yeah, was it Tom Amansky? Tom Amansky teach you how to throw into a garbage
You know what?
can
I
from center
honestly
field?
don't think I ever watched it.
Jenny, don't worry. They're going to make references, these 50-year-old guys do. And you're going to be like, I have no idea what you're talking
Okay,
about.
good, because I had no idea what they're.
So how did you figure it out?
One of the coaches at the time, his daughter was slapping, and so I was fast, not to pat myself on the back, but I was not going to hit home runs. So they're like, oh, she's quick, so let's try to. So there was like 3 of us, I think, and it's kind of crazy because they don't really do that like on individual teams anymore. You got to like go to a coach to try to like, pay money and go somewhere to try to learn this stuff. But this was just a coach on our team that we'd go down to the lower diamonds for probably 45 minutes. He'd set up like Gatorade bottles or something. You try to hit your spots, and so I just learned from that.
And what spots would you try to hit?
Well, things are so different now because at the time you try to kind of hit it into the dirt so it bounces and you just beat it out. Now they're like slapping for
Picking the
power.
spots, yeah.
So
they're
Jamie,
getting triples.
when you were in high school, did you have to watch a VHS tape to learn how to slap? Because I heard you were pretty good at slapping in high school.
It did. And I was one of the.
That's not funny.
I was one of the original slappers, but it was a full swing.
Right-handed?
Yes, right-handed. And, I'm more of a short distance runner than a long distance runner, so I would not be able to leg them out, but I should have been able to.
Yeah, if you didn't drill it to the fence, you were in trouble. You weren't making
There was
first.
a good chance I would get thrown out from left field.
All right, now that we got a little bit of an introduction, we're going to get to a little bit more of this in a second, but before we do that,
I got a lot of problems with you people.
we're at Walmart today, October 7th. Christmas shit everywhere. I couldn't even, I went there to go get like this fall fertilizer and shit for the yard and a spreader, and all gone. Christmas lights and bulbs and trees and garland everywhere. It's like, what are you doing? I am not on board with this. Thoughts?
No, I agree. I mean, let's enjoy Halloween. And what about that poor bird, turkey? He just gets jobbed. He gets nothing.
He kind of gets jobbed anyway. I don't know if you've read the end of the book. It doesn't end well for the turkey.
We got the Amazon catalogs in the mail now, so our 7-year-old boy is like circling all the crap
Wait,
that he wants.
hang on. They
Yeah.
send Amazon catalogs in the mail?
We got one too.
What
Amazon.
year is
I got-
this?
We got a Walmart one
I got
too.
my
Yeah,
Montgomery
there's a couple
Ward
different
book.
ones.
So do the kids look through there?
Oh yeah, they're circled. Actually, Nash was looking at it, but they don't put the pricing on there. So then you gotta
Well, that's how they get you.
That's
pull up your app.
if you gotta ask.
yeah,
It's too
and you grab my
expensive.
phone and put a bunch of stuff in the
Hey,
cart.
you know what? Those phallic-shaped spaceships don't pay for themselves. They got to come from somewhere.
I hate it.
So, do you remember getting the JCPenney catalog and the Sears catalog back?
Montgomery Ward's catalog. That's what I'm saying. You just
Man.
stop. You went to the lingerie section immediately. I know. I can tell it in your
Who
eyes.
didn't? Who didn't?
What's really cool about this is like back in the day, like you said, you would have the Sears catalog and you go towards that back and find that lingerie. But now if you want to look at that, you can just go to Sears.com. They have that on the internet. It's great.
Oh, the interweb.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
I don't think Prangy Way had a catalog, but it's fun to say Prangy Way.
Is that what they had in Altoona?
In a Wisconsinite. Oh, Claire had a Prangy Way. I think Larry Kleist was the manager there.
You guys must have had a Pomida too.
I don't remember
A lot
that
of
for
small
sure.
towns had
Is there still
Pomida.
one in Clintonville?
No.
It was pretty recent though, wasn't it?
It's been a couple of years, but yeah, there was there. It was the Pomida was there.
Where'd you shop in Hortonville?
We had a Lakeside Foods for groceries.
Nice.
There wasn't even a Dollar Tree. There's a Dollar Tree there now.
Yeah.
There's zero stores. I think the closest was New London, but I didn't like going to New London.
That's fair.
Appleton. You'd have to go to Appleton. Go to the mall.
Yeah.
So I was driving. I dropped Gracie off to. She rides with the Algrams Green Bay team players to Milwaukee for practice. I dropped her off, and coming back, and I was going to mention this when you introduced me, and I forgot. Sorry, but Creed was playing. God,
Love it.
tell me, I like Creed.
Yeah.
I just bring that back, that rock and roll music again. And I know I was just floating in my head here, guys. Sorry, but I'm just thinking about Creed.
Is it primarily because when you sing along, you don't have to know the words? You can just kind of mumble through it?
And you get just growling. It's like, I love it.
6 feet ain't that far away. Especially in your 50s.
So I was thinking that as I'm coming back here, going to get ready for tonight. I'm just like, God, I just really like that music. Anyway.
Were they playing Christmas music while you were at Walmart as well?
That was Creed.
I don't know about that.
A very Creed Christmas was fantastic.
And I am not on board with this early Christmas because it goes past PSL season way too fast into the peppermint mocha season. That's my wife's season. We got to stay in PSL season
And you
just a
can't-
little longer.
You can't mix that. That's got to be wrong.
I love you, JT.
And also,
And I'm not just saying that.
it's fair enough.
I love PSL.
Do you get into the Christmas mochas?
No, not the creme brulee. No, not the peppermint. I stick PSL as long as I can. And by as long as I can, I will be buying them out of Target at the creamer section.
Do you kind of have like that Y2K surplus in your basement just tucked away?
And the good thing is with the Starbucks creamer, it doesn't have to be cold, so we can store it in the basement for months upon months upon months.
And JT, I did let them know about the secret of just getting a little pumpkin spice out of the kitchen cabinet and sprinkling that right in there. Save it on your coffee or your beer or whatever you got.
Has anybody started Christmas shopping yet?
No, I didn't even buy the Halloween candy yet. Well, no, hang on. That's not true.
Is it December 20th already?
Yeah, we did buy the round one of Halloween candy that is gone by like next week, and then you got to go back for more. And
That's a good point. I do like the Halloween candy coming out. And you get those big bags at Costco. They're gone in 2 days.
Just you?
Yeah. Except for those mound bars.
There's somebody out there that just absolutely loves candy corn and loves black licorice, and they just clean up because people. Yeah, exactly.
I'm
that
not a
face
fan
right
either.
there.
No.
So
No.
just dumped it on there. I will say I don't mind the candy corn.
Yeah.
You mix it with peanuts, it's a nice little fall mix.
It's okay with that black licorice.
No, that's brutal. That's
Not good.
And that I'm assuming what everyone thoughts on Jägermeister then.
Oh, same.
Yeah, correct. Right? No. Lacrosse Math Club had different philosophies.
I do like a good Jägermeister.
Well, good. Unfortunately, there is not a good Jägermeister, so you will be getting nothing and like it.
That's fair.
What about Goldschlager? Did you like that too?
Yeah.
That was way better. When that came out, I was like,
I'm
oh
good
my
with
gosh.
Goldschlager.
Yeah.
I can't do that either.
It's just cinnamon. It's so good.
Yeah, those were the early shots in the 20s when you're like,
Yeah.
I was going to say it probably took you back to the high school days.
Very much so. Well, Jaeger, it was always Jaeger bombs until then it turned to cherry bombs, or at least for me.
That's a
can't
good
do it.
transition.
With Red Bull?
Cherry bombs, I'm all there for.
Way better than Jaeger bombs.
You do the Red Bull?
Yes.
Oh.
Only with that.
Okay.
No, I don't think I drink anything else with Red Bull other than that. but they're delicious.
Yeah, what kind of person drinks just Red Bull?
I don't know.
That's horrible.
I probably should because I have 3 kids and I'm tired.
So let's dive into that a little bit. So the girls, both softball players.
Yes.
Basketball also, or volleyball?
Kind of. Harper, our 12-year-old, recently told us that she does not want to do basketball. I'm not sure who's listening.
Ryan is live.
Yeah. He's aware. She's bigger into volleyball, and she'll do softball. And then Tenley, I think, is going to do basketball for now, to be determined. Softball's her thing, so.
So you do a lot of traveling with the softball. This is the whole premise here is the hotel lobby, traveling with our kids,
Yes.
going places. So let's talk your hotel lobby.
So, it's weird because I feel like our teams keep changing. Like Tenley, we met you.
Us, yep.
What was that? 10U? 10U on the Fear,
Yes.
right? What was that? 4 or 5 years ago, whatever. And then she's been on a couple different teams since then. So it's like I feel like we're always like the new parents on the block, too,
Reintroducing
trying to-
yourself.
Yeah, which is kind of awkward.
Pretty sure Tenley was on the last ever Greenville Griffins
Was it?
softball team. Yeah,
Was that the
8U.
last one?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, maybe.
And
it
then they
was.
combined and they were the Polar Bears.
Did you coach that
Yeah.
one?
I might have been there, and I might have recruited Jenny to coach with me the next year, and then COVID happened.
And they
Shoot.
shut it down.
Dang it. It's funny because as much as I've played ball, I've never wanted to be like a coach. I've helped, but I don't know. I'm better like behind the scenes, just helping with some tea work and stuff.
Well, you can volunteer to be the coach. Show up and be like, "All right, kids, I got this VHS. We're gonna roll this out there like the
Here's how
AV
the slap
cart,
hit."
the AV cart that you pull out in class, where you know the kids are like, "Hell yeah, today's gonna be nice."
Yes.
That'd be the way to
Big
go.
old box TV. Yeah.
Get that nice like ratchet strap around the top.
In high school, did you play multi-sports?
Yes, volleyball, basketball, and softball.
And so one season to another season to another
Yes,
season.
it was a lot different then.
Yeah.
You could actually like do that.
Do you remember what the summer regimen was with those 3 sports?
Well, at the time, like it's different now because like coaches can contact and practice out of season, and at the time you couldn't really do that, so it was just pretty individualized. But I still did like some of the travel teams. It wasn't the travel like it is now. Tournament teams for softball in the summer for quite a while, but it wasn't the traveling and the craziness. And I grew up playing, I felt like, with the same kids, like my friends from 6 on, that which I kind of loved because we all got to know each other and each other's play. And I don't know, I played short and I knew where second was going to be. And it was, I don't
Right.
know. It's
Second doesn't move. It's always in that same spot.
Correct.
Be a little worried if you weren't sure of the shortstop. Turning those double plays is going to be a real problem.
Hold up.
the player,
Oh, okay.
the defensive player.
Sure. So all those sports like that, all of a sudden you're sitting there and, you know, the Hortonville guy comes on and he's just like, now batting shortstop, Jenny Pingel. What's the song that's coming on?
Oh, what did I say? Batter up. But I was well, not
You
at
were
the
in
time.
Nelly.
At the time,
but-
at the
Nelly?
time
Not
you
at
were
the time.
rocking the Nelly?
No, well, they didn't even do like walk-up songs or anything really then.
They're doing it wrong.
Would have been on
I
cassette.
know. It would have been on cassette tape, which it probably would have been Footloose because I loved the song Footloose on the cassette tape.
Doing a little dance as you're coming up the slap.
What would you go for now?
I was looking at songs literally this morning, and I'm like, and Ryan,
Nope, that's the old one. Sorry, continue.
Ryan's like, well, what was like popular back then or whatever? And so I'm like Googling stuff. I'm like, Nelly Batter Up is always a good one.
Yeah.
So I would maybe do that. There's other ones that I like that probably have nothing to do with softball. So I tried to like steer towards sports, but that was pretty fitting.
So aside from the music, you're getting into that situation where you're say you're home on a Friday, you got games on Saturday, you want a nice relax and kind of get focused in on what you're getting for. What's the movie you're throwing on there? If you say Hallmark Christmas, I'm gonna be so pissed off right now.
So you're talking back in the day when I'm playing, what I would
Sure, yeah.
Well, so in college when I played, we would take the bus places on the road, and of course we'd watch A League of Their Own.
Great movie.
So probably one of those. But my kids, like if I'm fast forwarding, I introduced my kids to Benchwarmers not that long ago, and they loved it, and they laughed equally as much.
I don't know if that one made the cut.
Kind of a different vibe than the.
Completely different.
I would just love to watch Tom Hanks come in and just rip them a new one and just be like, I cannot stand Rob Schneider though. I'm sorry.
Well,
Like,
right.
David Spade, I'm all for. I think he's very good. John Heater, he's Napoleon Dynamite, and he always will be. and of course, Jimmy McElroy from Blades of Glory.
Yeah, I would have just
You
stuck
know
with
them
League of Your Own.
way
That was you had it solid.
It's funny because I was watching clips of it earlier, just as I was looking through movies, and I'm like, dang, it's really crazy to just kind of at first go back to my days of actually like watching that as we're traveling. It's kind of nostalgic, watching it, but then like you forget like they're in the whole purpose of the movie is like how different it was. They're not wearing helmets and they're wearing skirts, and then they nobody really knew of girl sports, so they're trying to what's the redhead? What's her name?
Gina Davis?
Thank you. It's like doing the splits while she's catching it to
Dottie
try to kill it. Yeah.
Pride of Lucas Derry.
Oh, you guys are better at these names than I am.
Oh, you're doing we should have had for the sports movies.
Right.
Describing it very well. I love it.
But yeah, I don't know. The coaches are at least not drunk nowadays when they're.
Well, that you know of.
Toru covers that really well. No, I'm joking. I am joking.
No, I think there's enough. Like everything, the internet ruins everything with social media. Come on, it was so much better. There was no phones back in the day. Not that like when I was coaching or whatever, we'd be just like drunk on the bench all the time. I'm just saying like, but when we were kids and we're like, hey, I got to make weight. I'm going to work down some chew real quick and get down to weight and stuff like that. Is that not wrong? Not how that works?
That is correct.
Yeah. Tomahawk Copenhagen.
Yeah, correct again. Hey, so it's funny. We just brought up movies, Jenny. Have you ever seen a wrestling movie by the name of Vision Quest?
JT, you want to step in here? I'm going to head out for a bit.
Yeah, if you say no, that's just fine.
Okay, no.
Unbelievable.
Take a quick look over your shoulder. We've got the movie poster back there.
So
No.
not many.
You're not ready for
Not many
this.
people have. However, I got a text this week, boys and gal. My mother-in-law texted me. She said, "Hey,
I watched it.
I watched it."
Lisa.
I loved it.
Lisa.
Happy birthday. Belated.
She said, "It's good." That's not a lie. Thank you, Lisa.
It is a good movie.
She liked it.
I don't know if I ever talked about it, but the it's pretty all right too.
Who's that gal that sings in that one?
I don't know.
Anyway, it's really good.
How old is this
Madonna.
movie?
80 years old. Before beta. Do you have a Vision
Before
Quest?
VHS came out.
Do you have a Vision Quest question factoid of the day, or can I go to my next question for Jenny?
That was it.
Go ahead. Moving on.
Okay. I want to hear about your first far road trip as a Ute, 7th grade, 8th grade, could be freshman year, could be any sport. Like the first memory you have of oh man, we're going a long ways from home.
Oh gosh. Well, I'm trying to think so I went to Green Bay, so we didn't go, I mean, far, Ohio, Michigan, whatever. Chicago. I thought in general that taking a bus was really freaking cool because it wasn't like a school bus. It was like a nice bus. Yeah. And we all matched and we had our UWGB gear on and we threw in a league of their own. I always remember going down into Detroit because all the windows were barred up. So I didn't want to get off the bus.
on the bus, you guys prepared for that? You just rolled in there with a prison bus, basically?
Sorry, at all the buildings on the outside, you're driving through and
Someone took a wrong turn.
all of the buildings had bars on them.
You did what?
And then, it wasn't really my first road trip as far as memories, but in general, I thought it was just weird to be at this caliber where you're taking this cool coach bus to these places. But yeah, being from Hortonville, when some of these cities were kind of scary.
Like Green Bay, driving up to Green Bay.
Yeah.
well,
town.
that was even out of my realm a little bit.
I thought maybe we were even going to say in high school we went all the way to Omro, had a big road trip.
We played Altoona.
I know the furthest we went in high school.
Do you remember, okay, this is a baseball guy nerd thing, bats. Today everybody has their own bats, and sometimes the girls bring 2 bats or 3 bats to the same tournament, but it was all team bats then.
Yeah.
Do you remember like the first really cool bat that anybody had?
No, they were all red. They were all like, I don't even know what brand they were. You basically picked it up and you're like, okay, this one feels right. And they were like all the same one. I think there was like 4 of them. And I think we even shared, I don't even think I had my own helmet. Like you just shared everything.
That's amazing.
Well, I think that's
because
what it
it
was.
was
Right. I mean, it's amazing. You were that good and you didn't need that specialized bat.
Well, it's funny. So
Just one?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Tenley comes home the other day and she's got a 31 drop 11. I didn't even know what a drop was. I didn't even know that was a thing.
I still don't. Can you explain
Right.
this?
It's like the difference between the length and the weight of the bat. And like, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out myself. But they're not cheap. And she has 2. I don't even know where she got the second one. I think Ryan bought it for her. And she's got a 31 and a 33. And somebody told her she needs a 32. So she's like adamant. And then she won't be listening to this, but she struck out twice last weekend and blamed the damn bat. That she needs a 32.
A new.
Hey, I have an idea. It's a tale as old as time. You take that 33 and you choke up an inch.
Yeah.
Becomes a 32 real quick.
That's future proofing right there is what that is.
Just like the old jeans back in the day. Cuff them till they fit.
The button flies?
Yes.
Love to suggest this. Well, Ryan ordered it, needless to say it, so we have a 32 on the way, but yeah, I'm like, she's 14, so it's hard to like, you got to tiptoe and walk on glass a little bit. But I so badly wanted to be like,
I think we all know.
right?
Oh, yeah.
That swing had nothing to do with the size of your bat.
So I've heard. Anyway, yeah. So when it comes to stuff like that, like all the kids, like they want the equipment, they need to have this, and they're like, I'd play better if I had this. You know what? You're basically swinging a car payment out there, and you go 0 for 5. This just doesn't make sense to me.
I agree. I totally agree. So then you just spend more money on like lessons and camps and everything else.
Yeah, and that's the point of why we started this. And when you live that lobby life, by the way, the hotel lobby is not a place; it's an event. Find your people, find your conversation, live that lobby life. So you find your hotel lobby everywhere. When basically you spend your entire year's what would be vacation fund on hotels stays for sports, and that's what this is. This is essentially our vacation / therapy.
Yeah, we love our kids.
At what point did you decide softball's the direction you're going?
For myself?
Yes.
Oh my
Because
God.
multi-sports, I mean, back in the day, it was different, right? We had the seasons like you talked
Right.
about. And so at what point do you start getting recruited and, okay, softball's the direction I'm going to go?
I mean, so I played all 3. I played softball starting in T-ball or starting at 5 or whatever. But I think I'm probably like most kids, as I started getting better, and then you enjoy it more because my dad would take me down to the fields and he'd hit at me and whatever. And basketball, I think I always played basketball because I felt like I was just supposed to be doing something in the winter, and I had friends playing and I hated it. Like I wasn't great.
Don't feel bad.
I was really good at defense. I couldn't freaking dribble. I ended up I remember my senior year, my friend and I were sitting on the bench and we both looked at each other and were like, I'll quit if you do. And so we didn't even finish
That
our
was
senior
it.
year. Yeah.
Just this weird blood pack right there on the bench.
Real quick.
And I loved volleyball too, but I don't know, for whatever reason, and maybe it wasn't my dad, and at the time I didn't know it, but he was encouraging me to go down to the diamonds and hit. And then of course, I remember one time our head coach, Gil Hart, I loved him, and he was down there. And then he, of course, recognized that I was putting in the effort, which nowadays, it's kind of expected. But at the time, it was like, oh, she's here, and it's not time to practice. And then recruiting, even for college, was so different. Like now, high school doesn't mean a lot because it's all the travel teams where they're seeing you.
Yeah.
When I was getting sought out or whatever they saw me, it was literally at state. You weren't going to these summer games. It just didn't. So yeah, but yeah, in college was so different. I think high school, I didn't like college as much, and I don't know if it was just because I played with the same kids I grew up with for so long through high school that it was just fun. And then you go to college and you don't know anyone, and everybody's good. So I'm like, oh damn, I don't feel that good anymore.
So I got to
now
ask.
I'm average.
I got to ask about your college experience to begin with, because some people. They go because of sports. They go because of sometimes their friends, or they have the academics there that you want. Other people just go because they want to basically go and have that, college experience. And just from my view, UWGB, just in the middle of the woods like that.
I wasn't going for the college experience.
Clearly,
I can tell you that.
It seems so weird that it's like, why would this should not be plan A?
It was because I got like a partial scholarship to go there for the most part. I knew I wanted to go to college. I had no idea what for. I studied communications because it was like the same as business. Like
that is the generic
I'll get
athlete,
something.
right? Yeah. Underwater basket weaving into communications.
Statistics.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
Yeah,
right.
It was not
number
my
6
dream.
in the state.
They always joke like, yeah, I went to school for sports and not myself,
Yeah.
but I've heard people say that. But I kind of did. I mean, I knew I wanted to go to college at the time. You're just supposed to go to college. That's just what you do after high school. So I had to like pick something to study.
What was the line from the Ohio State dude? Like, we're not here to play school.
Yeah.
One thing Chris and I were talking about is, especially at that NCAA level, the commitment is so strong. So how did you balance school and softball, especially at that D1 level, because it's a huge commitment?
Yeah, I mean, obviously there's a lot of practicing and weight room and stuff like that. I didn't go out much at all. I mean, have friends over or whatever, and I'd actually go home a lot on the weekends. But we didn't have jobs, so that helped. I mean, a lot of people in college have some. It's actually funny because we would give plasma. So you'd like walk into the plasma center and like half your infield is sitting in the plasma because that's the only money that we would.
Because you guys weren't allowed to.
No
if you had
NIL.
scholarships, you weren't allowed, right, to have jobs.
Yeah. There wasn't really time. Yeah, I don't think you were actually supposed to. Now that you say that, but
It was the Thursday night party money.
yeah, right.
Give blood, have a few beers.
Well, it's because one beer and you're pretty much cashed anyway.
We used to do that in
Just
high
giving
school.
Oh well, and then one of my roommates. So I went to school with a FEL girl, Tiff, her name was, that got recruited for softball. Ended up getting recruited or asked to walk on in the basketball team at GB. Ended up doing that. Tiff Moore. What's her name?
Okay.
And they're okay.
They
That
were
you didn't have
really
basketball team?
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were really good. Well, they got full rides, and I got like a partial. So she had all the money for the groceries. So we would go to the corner store at Green Bay, and she'd buy all the food, and then they had to had to use this money. So she's like, "What do you want?"
Tiff, nice
well, this
job.
works good. Thank you, Tiff.
Were there any restrictions on what you could buy?
I don't know. She had the card. I'm sure.
Just Mad Dog for the infield? Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah, that's a good question, though. Okay, I'm sure you didn't drink anything until you were 21, for sure.
Obviously.
But once you turned 21 and that money was there, it was a Friday night, you're in the off season. Do you remember what the beverage of choice was?
Oh, my beverage of choice? For a while, I really liked Blue UV and lemonade. And I got so sick of it. Like, I don't think I've had one since college. And I didn't even get sick on it or anything. I think I just overindulged on it. Yeah. I do remember when I first I didn't drink through high school at all. Because I was just such a jock and I was just nervous to do so. And then coming out of high school, I remember forcing myself to like beer because it was cheaper. So then I would drink that a little.
Ice beer.
You know what? That's actually the philosophy my wife had too. She was forced to love something she didn't love it because it was just cheaper.
It was just cheaper than getting.
It seems so much easier than.
We used to drink Rhinelander. If it
Warm.
got cold enough.
Warm. Yeah. Oh, it was nasty.
It was rough.
Is
But
that like Milwaukee's Best? A big one.
Very
for
similar,
college kids?
yeah.
Okay.
So is Rhinelander beer also the butthole of the beer from the Northwoods?
it's actually brewed in Monroe.
Yeah, and it's still out there. You can
Yeah.
still buy some.
Yeah, the shorties.
We'll have to do a decisions on that one time. We'll have to go get some.
Yeah. We had to get it ice cold, and then after 4, it was fine.
Yeah, that shouldn't be your opener. That's the end of the night beer.
Yeah.
That is the I can no longer taste anything, so it doesn't really matter.
So
This is good.
Jenny, we were talking nicknames earlier before we started. And you mentioned it. I don't think we heard it correctly, but did you have a nickname in school?
Please lean into the microphone.
Yes. Need it clear.
So most people just called me Pingel, my last name, my maiden name, which also is funny with sports because to this day, like me and some friends from college will get together and we're all going by our last names. That's what we call each other. The only one, my dad called me Blondie. I didn't say that before. My hair was a lot blonder then. And then I actually think it came from my Phi Ed teacher in middle school.
Oh, this
Is
gets
that even
way
better?
more interesting. Here we go. Hang on. Has the statute of limitations passed at this point? Because
Oh boy.
I've never actually laughed at it like the way you guys laughed when I said it earlier. But Pingel backwards is leg nip.
Yeah.
Legnip. So
Leg nip.
leg nip. And not I only had like he thought of it one day, and then I think I've had
And then said it out loud?
Yeah, he called me that like during gym class. Like that's what he called me.
But it does take me back because balking backwards was a big thing for a while.
Yeah, see? Leg
And,
nip.
It was.
and that's exactly where I was thinking when you said that is, okay, balking backwards. I mean, it was huge. I don't hear too many people talking that way anymore. Pig Latin, too. Igbe.
Yeah, the pig Latin I can't do, but balking backwards, I could still do that. I mean, we did that for a long time.
A long time.
Yeah.
was that kind of primarily to pass any sobriety checks?
No, that was the foreign language in Tomahawk.
Oh, very nice.
Yes.
No
Requirement.
Spanish or German.
No
It was-
Spanish,
it was
German, French.
balking
It was
backwards.
I got to assume you could probably get away with English as a second language up there.
So,
Yes. Yes.
so boys, it's funny as Legnip was saying, these nicknames.
This is gonna stick now.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
No one's going to see it. Don't worry about it.
I was kind of going over some nicknames for the three of you, and I'm glad you
no.
showed up, Justin. Because
Great.
well, yours is a nice one, but the conductor, right? Coming out of Altoona, the conductor,
The
Jamie.
Thunder Railroaders?
Yeah, and then Jamie, he and I don't think you realize this. He is third, fourth, fifth in line to
Currently,
the throne.
Yeah.
Currently still third?
Yeah, I have 6 Norwegian kings in my heritage, and
What?
wow, has the mighty have fallen.
So he's in line.
You make
royalty.
King Ralph
Yeah,
look very
all the way
regal.
back to King 1.
So I had a couple I had to find for you, but one
Princess?
of them was yes, Prince Duke Mork of the Frozen Throne, Grand Duke Mork of Slap Shadia, or Dreadlord Mork of the Penalty Box. I don't know. I was dabbling with these. I was trying to hang out with hockey a little bit, and then I got to Drew.
Oh no.
SPB. Stop playing, Brassa.
All right. So,
Oh no.
so as you saw last week, I had a pretty prominent football player keep telling me to, stop playing. Stop playing.
Look at all those.
Stop playing.
Look at all those stickers.
And-
How can you stop him?
Look
when
at
he's a
all those
stud?
stickers.
Well, and as I said,
5'4",
as I said,
$125 defensive end.
as I said,
Stop playing,
you
man.
get the Heisman Trophy. We're going to tell me to stop playing. My coach should have fucking said stop playing. You should not be on this team. By the way, I bring out this helmet to look all really nice. Look at all these helmet stickers. This was not my helmet.
Yes,
this
it
was when I was coaching. I grabbed it off some player who was actually good at football.
I don't know any different. I would have believed it.
This is my helmet. This is from when I played. Yeah. Don't look.
That's impressive.
Yeah, thanks. I mean, don't look at the fact that logo didn't exist in 1996, but that's fine.
All conference, 100%.
Oh, there it is.
Thanks for teeing that one up, JT.
So this brings me
Oh, there's more?
to the Comics topics.
Oh, finally. There we go.
Topics.
All right, boys, welcome back to the Comics Topics, where we celebrate things sports used to get right before everything turned into acronyms and NIL deals. Today, the all-time greatest sports nicknames. Back when athletes didn't need a logo, they were the logo. Let's start with the Mount Rushmore type. The great one. Air Jordan. The Answer. Do you know who we're talking about? The
Iverson.
Answer?
Allen Iverson, yeah.
And Primetime. Those are kind of like the Mount Rushmore of nicknames in the pro sports. And I kind of went down and I went into the fun tier, and I have the refrigerator Perry, the round mound of rebound. Who's that, JT? The conductor.
Come on now.
I've heard it before. I'm not
He
with
used
you.
to battle dinosaurs on commercials.
Was this Charles Barkley?
Correct.
was.
Okay.
Wow. Katie's poetry. I love it.
Terrible. Not
That
terrible.
was terrible. Another one I remember and I wrote down was He Hate Me. Do you remember that dude from the
Rod Smart.
Rod Smart?
No, was it Rod?
Rod Smart.
Was it Rod
XFL.
Smart? Okay, yeah. For the
XFL.
Las Vegas
He
Outlaws.
Hate Me.
He Hate Me. He had that on the back of his jersey.
So the best thing with that, when you had that first year XFL, and as much as you want to just mock that, first of all, I was in a fantasy league for that, which was dumb as shit, and we knew it. But it was like you drafted anyone you might have heard of, which was like 3 guys per team. And but it did. So Vince McMahon gave us that Sky Cam. That was one of his inventions. Was that for that at first year XFL,
Oh, nice.
which didn't exist before. And they also had to do the Steadicam behind the play, which that guy had to have gotten some ridiculous hazard pay. And do you remember like their kickoff or their coin toss? They put the ball in the 50. They put a player on each side of the 30, and whoever gets the ball first won the coin toss. That was the coin toss. Just full speed sprint at each other.
In full uniform. So when they smashed, right?
No, it was like on a Tuesday. Yes, in full
Jeans.
uniform. Yes, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
They were in togas.
Yeah.
The conductor slides one in. So anyway, we go back like the great one, one of the best nicknames ever, Air Jordan, who just he became just $1 billion brand. The Answer, I really like the Answer. I think that was one of the cooler ones out there. In primetime, again, the only guy who could wear a gold suit and make it look like uniform policy. So then, after the fun tier, we continue on. It's do you remember the Big Unit?
He kills pigeons.
Yeah.
Randy Johnson.
He's a photographer.
Do you
now,
remember that?
No.
When he was pitching and that bird flew in front of the ball?
It just blew up,
yes.
feathers everywhere.
So he's a professional photographer now, and his logo is an upside down pigeon with no feathers.
Is that
Actually?
Yeah, that's really good.
How tall was he? Is he?
6'7"?
Yeah, he's a
Maybe
big boy.
6'7"? Yeah. No, don't.
I love it.
My kids would
I
be
love
proud.
it.
Actually 6'10", but I like it.
No, can't. No.
I hate that crap.
Thank
He's a
you.
little taller than 6'7".
Another one was the Mailman.
Carl.
Carl Malone. Always
Jimmy
delivers.
Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel right there. Yeah.
Yeah. And then another one of my favorites, the Black Mamba. Kobe Bryant.
R.I.P.
I actually knew that one.
See if you know this one, guys. SPB. Anyone?
That wasn't the same initials you gave me a minute
Stop
ago.
playing.
Yeah. Stop playing. Right? Yeah. Okay. I'm like, okay. Wait a minute. This sounds very familiar to me.
So then you have a couple of the one word.
Am I in the fun tier? Is that what I was?
You're in the fun tier. I love it. Cool. So you got a couple of the one word ones like the Madonnas, the Cher's, Magic.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Madonna was the singer in that movie.
Yeah.
That's who it was. Oh, man.
Yeah, she's pretty popular.
Tiger Woods. No explanation. And then
How did that nickname come about?
I don't know.
Elroy wasn't his dad.
Eldrick.
But it was a dad thing. I'll look it up. I'll be the producer right now.
Oh, thank you.
And then Shaq. He's not one nickname, but a franchise. The Diesel, the Big Aristotle, Superman. He's basically the MCU of nicknames.
Yep. JT Shack. He's a great player too.
Sport mode. Got to put that thing in sport mode, my man.
I would like to go back to something here. Is you had said earlier that basketball wasn't your strongest suit.
Yeah.
Well, we have 5 of us. There is one basketball star here, and his name is JT.
The video.
That video was so good.
Did you? It's got to be. If it's not up on the face, I don't say Facebook. I say Facebook.
The
I don't know,
Facebook.
It's fun.
The original OG.
Okay. We got to throw it up there if it's not.
Yeah. Just tell the story real quick. I love it.
Of the ankle thing again?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's when it was driveway hoops. I was Allen Iverson. I was the answer. Got the kids' hips going the other way. Crossover back to the left. Take it to the hoop. Go up for the layup. Come back down on the croc. Roll the ankle. Somersault into the grass. I'm in pain. You can actually hear on the video that will be posted. You can hear me, do the dad oof noise. It's not great, but my kids love it.
And that's the beauty of outdoor cameras now. It's all on camera.
So you compare some of these nicknames to today. We've gotten from the Mailman to D-Lo, from Primetime to J-Ram, and from Pistol Pete to T-Law. This is a crisis, people. What are we doing with these?
We've gone downhill. And how many of these are like self-appointed names?
Probably most.
Self-glossing.
Yeah, you can't do that.
No.
Well, I mean, you can, but I mean, I'm going to lose respect. I think you have to
agree.
you have to earn that nickname and whatever it is.
It's funny because I was going to mention that too, but so this is a reminder, nicknames used to mean something. They had swagger, story, and some staying power. Now they sound like usernames on a student loan website or something. You know, what are we doing? But then there was a couple more. I have some classics, and let's see if you guys can pick these. You'll be able to read them. The Big Fundamental. Do you remember him?
The Big Fundamental.
Tim Duncan?
It's like, are you looking at this?
No, I did not look.
It's Tim Duncan.
Wow. Dude, I watched Sports Center. I'd eat a bowl of cereal and watch Sports Center every morning in high school.
Hey, so that's a nickname you earned by destroying people for 20 years without saying a word. I don't think Duncan, he was the lamest interview ever. Just straight face, did his thing. He was so good. This one, everyone will know. You'll know this, Jenny. Sweetness. Football player.
Not Ryan's nickname.
Chicago Bears.
That was the only guess I had. What was that? I'm terrible at that.
That's
Walter Payton.
Oh, yeah.
Smooth, elegant, devastating. Everything his game was. I love Sweetness. The glove. You know the glove?
No.
Gary Payton.
JT Shack. Gary Payton.
Yeah, we buzzing in? Is that what we're doing now?
No. Another one who was Duncan's teammate, the Admiral.
For good reason too. But that was it was actually an admiral. Well, was he actually an admiral?
No, I don't think he made it that high, but he was in the Navy.
He was in the Navy.
He was a Navy guy. Yeah.
So Dave Robinson, by the way,
in the Navy. Isn't there a song here?
We don't want to get sued again, Dawson.
Yeah. Thanks a lot for all those blank
YMCA going on over there.
How about the truth? Paul Pierce. Simple, cold, direct. When Shaq named someone, it sticks, so he named the truth. And then the kid, is a baseball player. Anyone? Yeah,
I might know that one.
Stop playing.
Yeah.
Robin
Yount.
Ken Griffey Jr.
No, Robin Yount was the kid. There was both.
Okay.
I'm telling you, Robin Yount was the kid.
The OG.
You're right. Yeah. You're right.
Number 19.
And then this one I really liked is the Worm. I don't know if you guys remember the Worm. You seem to know them all, but
no.
Dennis Rodman.
Oh.
I liked him. One word, entire personality. I liked him.
He was that guy who also played basketball after his acting career. Wasn't he in some Jean-Claude Van Damme movie, like Double Team or something like that?
He was a professional wrestler for a hot second too.
Rodman?
Yeah.
He just kind of showed up.
Dabbled.
And played in it. He wasn't very good.
What about the Eagle? Eddie the Eagle.
Yeah.
The Finnish Flash. Anyone? Timu Solane.
I did not know that was his nickname.
Yeah. But anyway, it's a shout out to the Answer, the Diesel, the Truth. The trios could have been a law firm or a rap group, depending on the decade. The point is, nicknames used to tell a story. They had rhythm, character, personality. You didn't have to Google it.
Primarily because you couldn't.
But again, now we're in
couldn't even ask Jeeves at that point.
Now we're in the JMO era,
Yahoo.
which sounds less like an athlete, more like a discount whiskey. So yeah, respect to the underrated ones. They might have been the great one, but they were still great. And there he goes, guys. I'm ready to move on to the terrible ones if we want, or you got time.
There's one back in 2000. I think Pingel.
No, leg nip.
Hortonville.
Leg nip. That's just under Gretzky's. But the Brow. I mean, there's who the hell wants to be named the Brow?
Anthony Davis?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, if you've seen him, it checks out. He has one. Yes, it should be two and separate. See, there you go. There's a League of Their Own quote for you.
The red.
Oh yes, that is one.
The red rifle. Dalton.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Matty Ice. There's some of them. Matty Ice would have been cool if I was in high school, though. I mean, that's a nice high school one.
Well, yeah, because Natty Ice is a good high school beer. There's for good reason.
Danny Dimes, Daniel Jones. That nickname lasted about 3 throws.
Got me a win this week. I'm fine with that.
Anyway, boys, so if your nickname sounds like a password suggestion or something that a fan made on Reddit, it doesn't count. No self-glossing, and this has been Kavix Topics. Stop naming yourself. Earn it first.
Can you define self-glossing, please?
Giving yourself a nickname.
Okay, just checking. I found Big Poppy
You ever
over
listen
here.
to Jim Roll? Ever?
No. I work during the day.
Yeah.
Big Poppy.
Chris Everett.
Played just down the street.
Yes, he did. Fox City Stadium.
did.
So, am I the only one with a nickname that we're going to talk about?
Well,
I named them all.
Yeah.
Did you? Did you get
The Duke?
Did you give yours?
no, he can't self-gloss.
Oh, yeah.
No
let's-
self-glossing
yeah.
going on here.
No.
Oh,
That's
but Jamie
stupid.
can share what his nickname
Mine
might
was
have been.
simple. It was simple.
Town?
Okay, there's that one also. But it's the town.
The.
Yeah, that is.
But in Tomahawk, it was very similar to Hortonville. Everybody went last name.
That was it.
Yeah, it was just
Coppick.
Cop. Yeah.
Junior.
Oh.
Junior, you went with for a while.
Yeah.
Based off of
My brother
Marty
being
coming
just-
through.
Yeah, he was a senior when I was a freshman, so it was all the seniors called me Junior as they drug me along wherever they were going. Yeah,
There's
Junior.
probably better nicknames now for some of you, huh?
No.
Well, I don't know. Between Cop Ock, which is that was appointed from an announcer on Alaska. On Alaska, whenever they announced Grace's name, they kept saying Cop
Cop Ock.
Ock, and they like
Didn't
paused like it
you
was
joke
two
about
names.
that at one point in time
Yeah.
and call
Yeah.
it Cop or Cop-ick? Cop-ock.
The Cop Ock.
Ock.
I mean, you're kind of in a way the Nick Fury of the lobby, as you were the head of the Avengers.
I'll definitely take that.
Yeah. So
What did
Mr. Go to bed at 9 p.m.
No, I'm about saving the day. It was 3 a.m.
One night of the weekend. Okay, I'm going to do some fact checking here. I said I was going to follow up on Tiger Woods
Yes.
here. So I'm going to read it straight off of AI Overview. Originated from a tribute to his father's friend, a South Vietnamese colonel named, I can't pronounce it,
Tiger.
who had the nickname Tiger. So his father, Earl Woods, started calling him Tiger.
How did Wong get his nickname Tiger then?
That's not on AI Overview, so I'm not quite sure. A couple other fact checking things here. We've talked about it can't be the mighty or the, what is it? The Railroaders, the mighty or Thunders.
Thunder or War.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's two other ones that people listen to the podcast. Believe it, people do listen to it.
Like, share, follow, please.
Hi, Mom.
Matthew Modine, we're still waiting for a call.
So I've collected some feedback on this. So you've got the Manitowoc Shipbuilders. So the fighting shipbuilders.
Well, they're primarily known as the ships. That's what people call them. But it would be the warships works because it's War or Thunder was the two.
Okay,
that we went
warships. Okay, go Clintonville Truckers.
with. Just fuck them.
War
Sorry.
truckers.
That's just.
War truckers.
I got a
Wow.
problem. I got a problem with Clintonville. That's just me.
No.
Stop playing.
They're your Rhinelander.
Yeah.
They're your Rhinelander.
Yeah.
Wow.
The best known for having the
Wow.
last Palmyra in America.
Paul, Mike, and Dave's.
The other last fact check I have here is my brother-in-law Andy did listen. He complimented, he did not. It was the opposite of a compliment. He was talking about when we were doing the sports breakdown and comedy movies, and he wanted to know where the Big Lebowski fell in there.
It's hard to, but the thing is, it's hard to equate what is a sports movie.
Hey, dude.
So there's a lot of things that you can kind of break down like that, and we'll get into this since apparently Walmart thinks it is the season. We'll talk what makes a Christmas movie a movie,
Christmas.
i.e., like is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Yes.
So,
Because I watch it at Christmas.
Duh.
all right.
That's
So
the only time I watch it.
We're gonna get into this right now. By the
No.
way, real
No.
quick. No, hang on.
Next episode.
Okay, real quick. By the way, Clintonville. I apologize. You're not. The only reason I have a problem with you is because I coached at Xavier High School and we used to be in our conference, and as they will.
No stickers.
With in Valley 8, weren't they in
Theory.
that?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yes.
the problem was the Jersley family was so fucking good they just crushed us all the time. That's my problem with you guys. You guys were too good. Sorry.
Did you have any big rivals back in the day, Hortonville?
I feel like when we played Wapaka, everybody, like, the crowd got extra. I don't know why.
Just emotional and
Yeah.
that energy was there.
I don't even know why, but yeah,
It's
that was
w-
probably the bigger ones.
How about in college?
No, not
Yeah.
really.
Detroit Mercy because they had the bars on the
They had
windows.
the bars on the windows. And when we
scared
went,
you, not-
we
it
went
wasn't a
down
rival.
to Chicago, and they were all like just ginormous. And actually, or no, there was like buildings behind the outfield, and they were like
You played at Wrigley?
I'm looking for this new segment of Ginormous or No.
ginormous or no. I do talk very Euclid. But I remember them like hitting them out and smacking the buildings because these women were very, very
Yeah.
large.
Yeah.
Ryan looked at me the other day and he goes, I feel like most people would look at you and think you did not play softball. Like, I did not look like the UIC people. That's all.
The uncomfortable pause.
I don't even know what the question was, but I just went off on
No,
that.
rivalries.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't know. Not really in college.
Would like Wisconsin have been the closest thing to the in-state?
Yeah, probably. And we always split with Wisconsin, and they were D1 or whatever, but we could never,
Weren't you
like...
guys D1?
2.
It was D2?
Or no, 1. I'm thinking high school.
Yeah,
no,
you
we
were
were 1.
Yeah.
But they
You don't
were,
even
they
know
were
what
like,
you
I
were
know.
playing?
They were like... They were just better.
I don't know many D1 athletes that be like, I don't know, maybe I
We
was
were
D3.
one. I know.
I don't know, whatever.
I'm going between high school and college now, but no, Wisconsin, we would always split with them because they had a really, really good pitcher, and then we would always do double headers, and then they'd bring their second string in, and then we had a chance.
I was generally on the second string from wherever we played. So
SPB.
100%.
Drinks.
You know, it took me a long time to even make that second string. And most of the time, we only had one team. It was crazy.
Just with softball, I don't want to pass up the opportunity. And I know I've talked about it a few times on here, but were jeans ever part of your baseball uniform or softball uniform?
Not
we do
ours,
this?
but it's funny that you say that because
no.
I know. I remember showing up to different games, and I mean, this is when you were 8U or whatever, but I would like judge a team by if they showed up like that, like your hair down and jeans on. I'm like, we
used to do the same
guys.
thing. And there's somebody sitting at this table that would show up in jeans.
Is
Wearing
it
the could be wearing the Popeye or Gilligan hat.
in baseball?
He lies.
Tight rolled.
So you were the one that would judge.
Yes.
Makes two of us.
We're in the fall. We're in homecoming season. So Hortonville's got it this week. Powder Puff was last night. The freshmen, shout out class of 29, beat the seniors in the semis. So they got to play the juniors, lost 28-0. But was there Powder Puff back in the day?
Yes. We played, I think it was just our senior year though. But I had a shirt, you know Ryan, I had a shirt and it was just that old school material that they gave you for, I don't know if we got it because we won or we just like
they
played
still have
that
cotton
year.
today.
Mash.
It was like the broken in, it probably was just cotton. Shut up. But Ryan will tell you like the day I was like walking my dog and he's like, oh, I'm gonna marry that girl. There's a whole story behind it. Long story short, I had my stupid Powder Puff t-shirt on and now like fast forward we'll be going out to a date night or something. He's like, you gonna like
put
dress
that on?
up
Put
or
put
like
powder puff on, please.
like the opposite. He'll be like, you gonna like wear makeup or put something nice on. I'm like, you saw me in the Powder Puff t-shirt
Yes.
and loved me,
And
and
that's-
I haven't changed since then. So
I thought
Just
you were
get
going
over
to
it.
bring up the old school half mesh jerseys.
Yeah, the
Remember?
crop tops, the mesh crop tops. Yeah,
Mark used to wear those all the time.
Used to.
That was last week.
Well,
Yeah.
that's in the past.
The Costco trip, you go to PetSmart, get the baking soda, you got the mesh crop top.
You're
on.
basically just walking around like Sean Astin in 51st Dates.
Gut hanging out. Now, since we're talking about homecoming, and this is serious. One of the homecoming activities in Tomahawk
This is the best story.
was the crew race. And instead of beer, we had root beer. We had to send out our top 5 against other class top 5, and it was a chugging challenge.
That's how we did
And
it
that
in
was
Tomahawk.
in Tomahawk High School.
I'm picturing the pep rally Friday afternoon. Everybody's in the gym and we're chugging root beer.
Here we're lined up just like it's a
Beer Olympics.
like it's beer Olympics, and I was always in the crew race, and I kid you not, it was slam that root beer as fast as you can.
man, that's not, at least not as fizzy as like Sprite or something.
Yeah,
Right?
but on the weekends it was to take off the root, and that's what we did. So
I thought you were going to go with another story, buddy.
Okay.
Our sign.
oh,
In homecoming, as we were seniors, we played
and
Medford.
you're wearing the jersey, so picture this because it's blue and gold, right?
Right, but we're talking it was the seniors. We made a sign as we're about to play Medford, and we wanted to beat Medford, so we made a sign that said "Beat Medford," and huge sign, and we put it out out on the fence, cross facing the stand, and we had the B
In gold.
Now I gotta figure out DFORD, also in gold, right? And then the rest was in blue. So I don't know.
I'm not doing the math here. Can you figure this out for me here?
All you could see was eat me.
Eat me.
Yeah.
Beat Medford.
You guys are giving me flashbacks. We were not that creative, but you're bringing me flashbacks back to Hobbs Sports Center in Altoona, and everybody they would pull in the wagons, and you'd paint and do all the decorating. I haven't thought of that in 25 years. But thanks for that eat me conversation.
I remember we had that in the halls of high school painting. I mean, it was a big project. All the seniors are painting this and just giggling.
Just beautiful.
And we put it out there, and it stayed to about halftime before any of the faculty actually.
Faculty. Try that again.
Faculty.
Take two.
With a K.
Look right in that one and let's try that again.
Faculty. So they finally was like, you need to bring that down.
Put it up in the gym.
So did you go to the faculty and be like, hey, we want to beat Medford?
No, I was playing. I was loving it when we were playing it. And as we had this, stop playing, Drew. And I was out there playing, and we're laughing and getting in the huddle, and we're just like, it's still up, guys. It's still up.
Did you win?
We won.
There you go. So it was worth it.
Yeah, it was good.
And Medford was a good team. That was a rivalry.
Medford was a really good team. Yeah. Yeah, it took Tomahawk, and unfortunately, Tomahawk's only won one conference championship in their career. That was ours.
You still hang your hat on that?
Yeah, I do, actually.
You kind of got some Uncle Rico moments.
34.
You're like,
I could throw it up over them there mountains over there. Tomahawk actually is doing very well this year. 6-1, I believe.
They're coming for your conference championship record there.
Christ, it's been long enough.
We're trying to double it to 2.
So homecoming, there's a fall and a winter or spring homecoming, right? Is that accurate in Hortonville now? Because back in the day, it wasn't that way. We had one.
Well, wouldn't they call it like a winter formal?
I don't know.
And then prom? I'm pretty sure it's still called prom, not spring homecoming.
But there's a winter. I know that there's something that celebrates the winter sports as well. And I could be wrong here, but I really believe that Hortonville had a fall homecoming and a winter homecoming.
Isn't there one, or do they still do that where like the girls ask the guys? Is it called
The
something
Sadie
else?
Hawkins
Is that what it
dance?
is?
Well, that's what it was, right? The Sadie
do they still
Hawkins
do
dance?
that?
I don't. You think I would have known? I don't.
Does that mean you weren't asked?
In my opinion, they didn't do it in the '90s. I don't know what you're talking about.
Have they ever done that?
I don't know who Sadie Hawkins is,
Sadie
but
Hawkins.
she sucks.
Did you have that?
No.
No.
No. And I don't know.
No.
I feel like I don't hear about it anymore. Was that just like
Right.
a little?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Must have
moment
been
in time
Iola.
that got up. No.
Well, in Appleton too, they had that like what they call it, like winter spree or whatever it was,
Yeah.
where it was like kind of an all inclusive, like all the schools could have gone to this, and it was like at Lawrence or something like that. Again, something I know nothing about.
But you seem to know everything about it.
Well, theoretically.
Here's what I'll tell you. You know, when it comes to stuff like that, like our school, we had our like post prom party was at a bowling alley, and I got really good at bowling. Everyone else was talking with dates.
I bowled a high game that night.
Got really good
By
at bowling.
myself.
17 games in.
Yeah.
Gracie has it this weekend, huh?
She does. Yeah, Hortonville has really exciting.
How excited are you, Chris?
Yeah.
I was telling Jenny upstairs, FPL had it last weekend, and Tenley's just a jock and doesn't care. And it was probably an hour in, and I get a text, and she goes, "This is really boring."
I want to go bowling.
I wouldn't have expected anything else.
I'll be bowling.
She wasn't out there dancing at all. She just wanted to go hang out after, I think.
Well,
But-
they're young. That's freshmen. Yeah, I mean,
I think it was just awkward.
Yeah.
She just wanted to go home. Or she just made it sound that way to me, 'cause she doesn't like to tell me.
again, brilliant, smart kid.
Yeah.
So do you have any of these, trying to get back on what we do with the lobby, do you have any of those like right now, not with your own bars on buildings or buildings behind walls and such? Wrigley Field, yeah. But like as a parent, do you have that parent group where you have that, you're going on travel and you're out in those hotels, and any great stories with that?
Well, most of them were with these guys, really. But
Hey, I'll take that.
cheers. I miss this group because, like I said, it keeps changing. Like our older daughter, like she was on the team that Gracie was on, and that fizzled, and everyone went different directions, and now we're like the new people again, feeling new like Tenley is. But I'm trying to think of some. Honestly, the story that jumps to mind, and it's not even really a story, but the couch that you guys sat at that had
Baker.
Yeah.
Did you sit down first? Did
They
you
said
claim your
that we
spot?
were in the lobby so long. It was
We
a
had
joke because
the big cat.
Well, yeah, no, I got who you were talking
heard this
about.
story already.
Yeah.
He said the same thing when he was on here.
They got up and there was like these permanent ass prints in these couches because we were there. So, and there's
3 days later.
Yeah, there's also some crazy like videos with Baker and Ryan from that night that are inappropriate to show anywhere.
We
were funny.
were also talking about Coach Randy and
yeah,
as he evolved along with us and the pictures and videos, and
I feel like Coach Randy was a very somber, of sound mind individual until he met you guys.
That's very much. That's
You
very much-
honestly believe that?
Partially.
Or first
He was
impression?
the one that always wanted to and so he actually went to high school with me, but he was 4 years older than me. So I know him 10 times better
And you
now than I
graduated
ever
together?
did.
You graduated the same year?
So how does your kid feel when the guy like just looks over and looks at the parent and goes, "Hey, leg nip, get over here"?
No, I haven't heard it in a very long time. This is like
get ready, it's coming back.
It was only from a middle school teacher. It's okay.
Your koozie will say lignip.
So you have those years where it gels.
Yes.
Do you still pack a cooler on trips?
Yes.
Even if it's a turnover weekend, you're going and you're ready.
Well, these two are a lot of fun,
Yeah,
Ryan and
yeah.
Jenny.
we
They're
like
lot
to
of
have a
fun.
good time, but I also hate packing. So now with road trips, it's more like, okay, there's like an hour and 15 minutes of the kids warming up before another hour and 15-minute game, which seems crazy. So normally we dump her off and then we like go hit the grocery store or something because it's way easier than like packing for the road.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we'll still bring the coolers.
What's your go-to?
I like carbless a lot lately, but if we're at home, we drink a lot of. That sounds terrible. Like Kessler Diet Coke.
Yeah, no.
Typically, if we are going to
It's
pack
the lobby.
something,
It's the lobby.
This is safe zone.
Yes.
Right.
No one listens.
We might not have a cooler, but we'll have like a bottle of Kessler and Tito's, and then the soda that goes with it.
It just you have a Kessler and Tito's. That's an odd combination of things.
Holy shit, you really do have a problem, Jenny.
Literal.
Well, not only
Throw in a little Red Bull.
there's nothing better than just grabbing a nice plastic bottle of whiskey.
We're pretty high class.
It's not Coach Randy, it's Jenny and Ryan.
Someone I work with loves nothing more than Kessler and Squirt.
What is
yeah, I have, yeah.
what is Ryan's favorite though? Isn't it Sunkissed and
Tito's and
Tito's.
Sunkist. That's
Tito's
what he
and
calls the
Sunkist.
Wolfie,
Okay, that's
And
which he did
Sunkist.
not make
Remember
up,
that.
but he likes to own it.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Teen Wolf,
Self-glossing.
Right?
big
right.
fan of Teen Wolf.
Yeah.
I had another follow-up question.
You're gonna
Take
Google
your
it,
time.
Gonna
We got
Google it
plenty
real
of
quick.
time here.
Oh, the very first time you guys had, I think it was in the fall. Fear was happening. You guys went to Fear. You go to the first away tournament in a lobby, and there was like controversy the first weekend that you guys were having too much fun.
Oh, that was a Packer game.
Yeah, we got our PP slapped on that one. Get too much fun in the lobby.
Well, there was Fireball rolling around. And,
What?
Right? Wasn't that the
What?
same? Yeah,
But it was a hotel lobby.
it was. Somebody
What-
ended
what
up
town?
in the hospital.
What he's saying, he's correct.
What town? Can you name the town, or can you not? They're still under.
I don't. Where
were we?
at? We were
So it
just
was
in
a
a
great
hotel
time.
lobby.
Sounds
We were
like
in
a
a
good
hotel
time.
lobby.
No idea where I was.
It doesn't matter the town. We were in a
That's right.
hotel lobby.
Yeah.
And this was the first tourney for that team.
Yeah, the parents got a talking to after
Yeah,
that.
we
So
got.
from your perspective, did you look at this from like?
From
from
the
the coach.
Oh, that's a different thing. I was gonna say, were you guys
Oh.
too loud? Like we had a problem, or was this a Gladys scenario?
That's a whole new level.
It was.
You get a
Right.
talking to from the coach. Did you have to run?
Okay, this is where this is where if it comes to honesty, we could discuss it.
No.
because
I don't
didn't-
want to. I have a mental picture in mind.
Yeah.
I don't want to know anymore.
Jamie,
Go ahead.
He just wanted to know where you were.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah.
But we got
It was a little unfair because the Packer game was on, so it was like extra, right? Wasn't that the same one? It was like a conference.
It was playoffs.
And Chris loves the Packers. I know he loves.
Oh yeah,
how he
don't
loves to
care.
celebrate those.
Also,
Well, I don't know what you were celebrating then.
everything.
I've been with
Life.
I've been with Big Cat Baker though at football games, and he plays a drinking game where you have a pack of football cards, like Topps football cards, and you say a team name. It could be the Seahawks, and the first time someone flips up a Seahawk, could be of the player or in the background, it's a drink. So this is a Baker Big Cat game that I've learned.
I like that.
You have to be happy. Your youngest is 7, I think you said. So you're like, he can be a little bit more independent now.
Yes.
Than he was previous. So now you can have a little bit more fun.
Correct. And he's always been like the little brother on the team, so normally he's like running the halls. with all
Everybody's
the
taking
kids.
care of him
Yeah.
anyways.
Yeah.
There's got to be some other hotel lobby, like lobby legend story, not counting the first time with the fear. Is there any other? Think of like a winter or basketball. Are the basketball teams fun? Probably not as fun as hockey teams, but maybe.
Well, school ball. And then Tenley played some tournament. We never got to know a lot of them either. It was always softball. I feel like all the fun ones.
Yeah, let's not take this away. She likes hanging out with
There's a common denominator here. That's a statistical term or an algebraic term,
Okay.
JT, but
I think
it might go back to.
Yeah, why are you finding this so hard to believe?
Because we were always saying hockey, but yeah, now you're saying
You
softball.
just got to find the right.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Yeah. See, the problem is, Jamie, you're bringing out fractions. Don't try and divide us.
100%.
Drinks.
Well,
Great unifier right there.
again, it's the people in the lobby who you find and have the connection and build that relationships with, whomever it is.
And here we are.
Probably me.
No, I gotta think of story. I have like the worst memory ever. That's why I said if you start asking me stats about softball, I'm gonna be like, I gotta phone a friend and call my dad because I don't.
Oh, so are you saying your dad's coming on at some point as a guest? Or Ryan could come on as a guest as well.
He told me, he's like, I don't think I'd do it.
I told her, she said that, and I said, Ryan's not good enough.
There's a reason they asked me.
Come on, Blondie. Let's give him a call.
It's so funny because him and I banter a lot, and he likes to like pick on me. He always says that my dad paid for my college, like to go. And I'm like, you didn't get any offers anywhere, so don't even. And this is like an ongoing thing, and he says it to piss me off, and I know he does. But
Well, on a completely different note, my kid who's being, getting ready to go off to college like that, she was looking at UBGB and the Pingel dormitorium, and so
Legnip.
I was just trying to see,
That was the
it actually is a lovely
library.
campus.
The Legnip library.
The Blondie Science Lab.
Is she actually? Or is that
no.
I don't know you enough.
No, she's not only is she there. She'll be there for education. My kids are no fun like me.
Stop playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I know of.
Yeah.
All right, Jamie.
So, you want to introduce this and
I will. Hey,
give a little background?
Guys, so it is time for poor decisions. We need that. Right.
Oh,
we need
it's there. You just don't know yet.
Poor decisions. Anyway, so it's time. Go ahead, Jamie.
No, start us.
Poor decisions is when one of us, and it has been the Duke Mork of the Frozen Throne so far that's done
Something
this.
Slapshotia or whatever it was. Yes.
It's Grand Duke Mork of Slapshotia brings in a drink of his choice, and we do a little taster. He doesn't tell us what it is. We happen to know this one, but he gives us a taster, and we decide, is it lobby worthy? Would you bring it down to the lobby and drink it, or no?
And the one thing that I have learned is there's two things. There's taste and there's perception. So in that second week when we did high noon, you were all afraid of what I was, and rightfully so. You were afraid of what I was.
We were all
bringing.
worried about the drug testing at work the next day. Honestly.
Exactly.
Kind of set us up.
Exactly. So instead, I've decided we're going to bring it out. And I was in Kentucky with another family, and we hit the lobby. And by the lobby, it was really, we were at a horse race. And in the horse race, you could go. It's at Keeneland in Lexington, Kentucky, and they have a free parking area. And not only is it a free parking area, but you can bring your own beer in. And then they have tents set up so you can do betting right there. They have the big TV set up. They had a bluegrass band, a great atmosphere. And it's just like that hotel lobby where you're bringing in a cart full of beer or a cooler.
Love it. Or bourbon.
Or bourbon. We did bring in some bourbon. But I brought in garage beer. And the family that I was with had not heard of garage beer before.
I just heard about that literally like a week ago.
Exactly. And so that's why I wanted to bring this in to see, is this a hotel lobby poor decision? So with that, let's go ahead and...
Do you have the rest of it for... Oh, no, you got the cup there. Okay.
That
glass
one's
there.
yours, JT.
Let's go ahead and give it a taste.
What's already in there?
Oh, yeah. We're
Yeah,
prepared.
yeah.
Cheers.
You know, traditionally, as you guys know, I'm not a big beer person. I like to say I get white girl drunk. So, yep. And
Do you dance like that?
I don't quite Carlton a little bit, but if that's what that was. But
That's exactly what that was.
yeah, well, I mean, realistically, it's a Courtney Cox dance anyway. If you know, you know. But no, I think this is a all nighter, right? This is one you can have several of
A marathon
in the
beer.
lobby. Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
It tastes like a beer pong beer.
Yep.
I would play with beer pong.
So nice,
I
light,
would drink that
refreshing,
food. Yes.
and you can go.
Yes.
You can just keep going.
Yeah.
It kind of tastes like it sat on the table here in front of me for an hour.
It may have.
Not as cold as it probably originally was. Maybe a little more flat. It's a good light beer. Solid.
So my impression was it's like the song "Wrecking Ball."
Of course it was.
It's multifaceted.
I really want to know how you got from point A to point B on this one. I really am very curious.
What is "Wrecking Ball"? It's a song.
You can cry to it.
You can sing to it.
You can wrap presents to it.
Did you guys all rehearse? Did I miss practice? What happened here?
You can wrap presents to it. I know that.
But not on October 7th.
It's a very well-rounded song. You can pretty much do anything to "Wrecking Ball." And in fact, this beer is one that I think you can do almost any. I could boil brats in that beer. It's not too light.
That would be good.
And it's just a quick backstory on the garage beer. It's the Kelsey boys, Jason and Travis Kelsey's beer that they have produced, and
Oh, I did not know that.
it's even a little bit less alcohol content than a Busch Light. I'm serious. You could drink this one from sun up to sundown. Someone's tried.
And Chris, you introduced it to me, and so I took it that last weekend. I brought it forward tonight just to understand where you guys were sitting at it. So thumbs up, thumbs down. Where are we sitting, Drew?
I think we're good. And I mean, I feel that this beer knows its way around a podcast. So I think we're all right there.
And it would end fantastically with a Drew's game at the end of the night because you could just keep on going. I mean,
I'm going to challenge you on that one.
shit.
I am way better off starting the night with Drew's game than ending the night with Drew's game.
No, hang on.
No.
JT, you know if you start the night, you're going to end the night because that's if
I've
you're
experienced that.
So here's the poor decisions, and it's a yes.
It's a yes. Very nice. All right, I think our time in the lobby has come and gone.
Oh,
It's very sad.
leg nip. You did so well.
I had no idea that was going to come back tonight.
not just tonight.
Well, you got to take this home, spread it around to your friends, family, and get them on this podcast with us now, checking it out, listening, following, share, like it. Just keep spreading it, guys.
Well, that's kind of the idea. Jamie, parting words?
I want to talk to your dad.
I kind of want to talk to your old whatever gym
You're
teacher,
gonna need
whatever the hell
a
it
lot
was.
more time.
JT, parting words for us?
Bottle caps, don't step them on the beach. Recycle. Take care of them.
Ouch. Hey, everyone out there, drink your water. Give your mom a hug. And for God's sake, delete that browsing history. It's no good.
Hotel Lobby is produced by Big Spark Sports, executive produced by Chris Cupping and Drew Baressa. We will catch you next time.